So welcome back guys. From today onwards we will be starting a new series where we will react to the songs of the 60s, the 70s and the 80s and so on. We will react to the most influential songs of those period, right? And to start the 60s, we will start with Bob Dylan's Like a Rolling Stone, very influential song. As far as I know, I read it in an article, it is very influential. And I have listened to some Bob Dylan songs and I like it very much. So let's listen to this song.
Once upon a time you dressed so fine, threw the bumps of dime in your prime. Then people call, say beware doll, you're bound to fall. You thought they were all kidding you. You used to laugh about everybody that was hanging out. Now you don't talk so loud. Now you don't seem so proud about having to be scrounging your next meal. How does it feel?
The way the organ creeps in, like it sounds very cool. It sounds very good. Nobody sings like Bob Dylan, right? The way he delivers his line, nobody delivers like him, and his lyrics too. It's so poetic. Like I don't understand for most of it, but the way he's talking about, I think he's talking about somebody who has passed his prime. Now he's scraping for goods. I don't know if he's talking to himself or somebody, but let's go.
How does it feel to be without a home? Like a complete unknown, like a rolling stone.
In hindsight, it's a very cruel song, you know. Like somebody passed his prime, and now you're referring to them, and you are questioning them. How does it feel? How does it feel to be without a home? That you are alone, that you are rolling like a rolling stone. That is a cruel way to question someone whose existence is in a dark place. Harmonica.
You've gone to the finest school, all right, Miss Lonely, but you know you only used to get juiced in it. Nobody's ever taught you how to live out on the street, and now you're gonna have to get used to it. You say you never compromise with the mystery tramp, but now you realize he's not selling any alibis as you stare into the vacuum of his eyes and say, do you want to make a deal? How does it feel?
Those lyrics are very good. Like nobody writes like Bob Dylan, right? I think he's referring to someone who was a pampered child. You used to go to the finest school, but you only used to get juice up in it, something like that. And now he's not selling you any alibi. All those lines refer to somebody who is very pampered, you know, who doesn't know the life of the street. That's what he's talking about, right? And now you have to get your own kicks, like you have to do the things yourself. Nobody's there to protect you and all that. And now the man or the woman he's referring to is a rolling stone. The way he talks about, or the way he fabricates these stories, right? The way he weaves through the lyrics, the way he weaves through the rhythm, it's just outstanding. Nobody writes like him. Name me one artist that writes like Bob Dylan, you know. There are good lyricists, and then there is Bob Dylan in his own sphere, in his own level.
How does it feel
By the way, what is a Siamese cat? I don't understand what is a Siamese cat. I don't know what is a Siamese cat. But he's talking about somebody stealing the goods from I think it's a woman, right? Stealing everything from the woman. Now she's out there on her own. This is a cruel song, man. This is a dark song, by the lyrics, it is a dark song. Like the guitars and the drums are all jingly and jangly and stuff like that. But the lyrics are dark and poignant in some points. Okay, let's start. Let's go on.
How does it feel to have you on your own? No direction home, like a complete unknown, like a rolling stone. Princess on the steeple and all the pretty people, they're all drinking, thinking that they got it made. Exchanging all precious gifts, but you better take a diamond ring, you better pawn it, babe. You used to be so amused at Napoleon and Rex and the language that he used. Go to him now, he calls you, you can't refuse. When you ain't got nothing, you got nothing to lose.
You used to be so amused by Napoleon Rex and the way he, something like that. That was a very beautiful line. I don't really understand what it means, but the way it sounds, it's beautiful. Like nobody knows what it means, but it keeps the people going. It's provocative, like something that was said in a movie. It reminds me of that. Like you don't really know what it means, but it sounds good. And you ain't got nothing. When you ain't got nothing, you got nothing to lose. That is a positive line in this negative song. Negative in the sense it's not a bad song. It's a very good song. The story is negative in some point. So a line that says, "When you ain't got nothing, you got nothing to lose." There is a positive aspect of this song.
You're invisible now, you got no secrets to conceal. How does it feel?
So his last four lines were, when you ain't got nothing, you got nothing to lose. You're invisible now. You got no secrets to conceal, right? Now I think he's giving a positive aspect to the Rolling Stone. Like now you have nothing to lose. You can go forward. You have no secrets to keep. You can keep going forward in this life, whether you're a Rolling Stone or not. So in the end, it ends in a positive note, right?
How does it feel to be on your own with no direction home, like a complete unknown, like a rolling stone?
Okay, that's the end of the song. Sometimes I feel like I need a dictionary in my side to really understand some of these Bob Dylan songs. Like I get some of it, but I cannot get most of it. Most of his lines I don't understand. Although they sound very good, but I don't understand in its full aspect. I need to work on my English to listen to more Bob Dylan and understand Bob Dylan more. But what a great lyricist. Once again, thank you.